Welcome! Today, we're going to crack open a financial projections problem, one straight from a past Indian CA exam. We're going to go step by step, breaking down every single calculation. By the end, you won't just know the right answers, you'll really get the concepts behind them. Okay, let's dive right in. So, what are we working with? Well, the problem gives us all the clues we need. We've got total assets of 50 lakh rupees, we know the debt details, projected sales are 55 lakh, and we have the costs and the tax rate. Our job is to take these pieces and build a complete financial picture.
So here's our game plan. We'll start with our investigation plan, then uncover the core profit. After that, we'll dig into some key performance ratios, check out the return for shareholders, and finally, deliver our verdict. Ready? Let's go.
All right, first things first. Before we can analyze a single thing, we have to find the absolute bottom line, the profit after tax, or PAT. This number is the bedrock for everything else we're going to calculate today.
Now, you can't just magically arrive at the final profit. You've got to follow the path. Think of it like walking down a set of stairs. We start at the top with operating profit. Then, take a step down by removing interest. Take another step down for taxes. And finally, we land on our destination, profit after tax. Each step is critical.
Okay, let's break this down. See how everything flows. We kick things off with our 55 lakh in sales. We subtract our total costs to get our operating profit, or EBIT. From there, we take away the interest on the company's debt to find our taxable profit, the EBT. And finally, we apply that 33% tax rate to arrive at our profit after tax.
And there we have it, the bottom line. After every single expense and all the taxes are paid, D1 Limited is projected to make a profit of 12,29,287 rupees. This is our first correct answer.
So, we have this number, but a number by itself is, well, it's just a number, right? It doesn't tell the whole story. To really understand if this profit is good, bad, or just okay, we need context, and that's exactly where financial ratios come into play.
Let's move on to our second clue. We're going to take that PAT figure we just calculated, that 12.29 lakh rupees, and use it to really investigate how well this company is performing.
First up, we've got the net profit margin. This ratio is so important. Basically, it answers a simple question. For every 100 rupees in sales, how many rupees does the company actually get to keep as pure profit?
The math here is super straightforward. We just take the profit after tax that we found and divide it by the total sales. Then multiply by 100 to get our percentage. Simple and powerful.
And boom, 22.35%. Now this is a great sign. A net profit margin this high tells us the company is fantastic at controlling its costs. It's not just making sales, it's making profitable sales.
Okay, next up is return on assets, or ROA. This tells us how hard the company's assets, its buildings, machinery, all that stuff, are working. Are those 50 lakh rupees in assets just sitting there, or are they really pulling their weight in generating profit?
So here, we're comparing the profit we earned, our PAT, to the total assets the company used to earn it. It's a fantastic measure of how efficiently the management is using its resources.
Wow, another really strong clue for our investigation. A return on assets of nearly 25% is very, very impressive. It's a huge sign that D1 Limited's management knows exactly how to use what they've got to make money.
All right, let's switch gears just a little bit. This ratio isn't about profit, it's all about sales. It answers a different but equally important question. How much sales revenue can the company squeeze out of every single rupee of its assets?
Again, the calculation is nice and simple. We just divide the total sales by the total assets. This gives us a pure measure of how efficient the company is at generating sales from its asset base.
And the result is 1.10 times. So what does that mean? It means for every 1 rupee D1 Limited has in assets, it's generating 1 rupee and 10 paise in sales. That's a solid, healthy performance.
Okay, so we've established the company is efficient and it's profitable. But here's the big question. What does this all mean for the people who actually own the company, the shareholders? Let's find out with our final and maybe most important ratio.
This one, return on equity, or ROE, this is one of the heavy hitters in finance. It directly answers the question that every single investor wants to know. How good is this company at making a return on my money?
To figure this out, we take our net profit, the PAT, and compare it to the total equity.
And just remember, that equity figure is simply the company's total assets minus its debt.
And look at that result, a return on equity of nearly 38%. That is an absolutely outstanding number. It shows an incredibly strong return for the shareholders and tells us the company is using their investment money extremely well.
All right, we've gathered all the evidence, we crunched the numbers, we analyzed the key ratios. Now it's time to put it all together and deliver our final verdict on D1 Limited.
So what's the big picture here? The crucial point is that every single metric, every clue we've uncovered, points in the same direction. This company is firing on all cylinders. The investor returns are fantastic, it's using its assets efficiently, its profitability is top-notch, and sales generation is solid. This is a financially sound and well-run business.
And that officially concludes our investigation. You see, the numbers tell a fantastic story. But here's the thing about great analysis. It doesn't just end with answers. It always leads to new questions. Thinking about what to ask next, about growth, sustainability, or competition, that's the key to taking your financial skills to a whole new level.